Good evening, folks. Hello. Let's do a quick mute check to make sure I'm not muted and don't talk to self for 10 minutes. I hope you're all good. So we will be playing City Skylines this evening because there is the new patch and a few updates to the game, so I'm gonna start a new city to see what it plays like and how my computer handles playing it. So I hope you come and join me, but I'm just gonna chill out. So we've got easy and normal modes now, and I think we can play on normal mode. I think we're capable of that. So we were getting standard city experience with balanced costs, slow progression, more involved resource management, perfect for players seeking depth and challenge. Starting money is 1 million instead of 2. Milestone monetary rewards is 1. Loan limit blah blah blah. Keep the hotel upkeep. Standard. Subsidies none. Progressive development point distribution and standard pollution levels and standard building service upkeeps. Yeah, so normal. Where shall we build? Where is the sunny one? So we can just play. Is that the same map as the other one? Or do we do something a bit different? Let's do this one. And we will call this Charlie. We're not going to put natural disasters on this time because it's kind of annoying when the fire comes and it just kind of eats my CPU. But we've got left on traffic. We don't need any of the other stuff. I'm just going to build a city. Well, it's a very nice grid, but we don't want that. So let's have a quick look at this map then. So we got an entrance off this side, an entrance off that side, an entrance off that side as well, and then they all come into here. So if we were to connect this up to city, so we would have to put in a entrance from this side to over this side like this here or something at some point in the future, bearing that in mind for when we get a bit bigger. If we head this direction with the main road, the idea that we might upgrade it to a highway so that we keep our roads off of this quite far away. So we need to build an intersection for the moment. So it's going to again need to get upgraded at some point. And if we come down the centre of this area, let us take into account these kind of wooded areas and kind of draw little roads around them, just to give a little bit of interest. Because it is the issue with some of these maps is that they're very empty. Which is good for just building a city, but doesn't give you any challenges, potentially. You've got to make your own challenges. So we've got some wiggly wobbly lines. And I'm going to do what they do in real life, where they build a stub off a road even if they're not going to actually use it yet. And then for our kind of not grids but low density demand, let's first look at where the wind's coming from. That way. So if we're going to put an industrial area in, I want it to be near to the main road so they haven't got a long way to go, and then it needs to be blowing in this direction. So I feel like that up here could be our industrial area. So perhaps that can have its own exit off of this main road. Like that, potentially. I'm going to go to there. And I'm going to go to there with this industrial area. I'm going to take into account these trees. Break that up a bit just to make it feel a bit more natural. So that's our industrial. And then we're going to put in some housing. So I'm going to imagine that this here is the centre of like a little village that might have been here. So we're going to have roads coming off of this. And this is probably going to be one of my usual British style cities to begin with. Might use the British assets. So imagine that these trees are a little wood that's blocking this.
A rapturous riot of flavour, succulent filling, creamy sauce. All wrapped up in the flakiest of flaky pastries in one or both hands.
Hi Kitty, how are you? How's your week been? Thank you for getting your daily sausage roll. It's been something. At least it's over. Shan't be bugging you anymore. I'm sorry you're crying in your college toilets. I'm alright, thank you, Luffy. I am very ready for a weekend though. There's been a lot of work this week. So that is probably enough roads for there for the minute. We are going to bob in our little UK houses. So that's the centre of town. These are the little houses on the main road. You can keep that. We need to put power in. Where's power coming from? There. Let us pull power all the way up to here in the industrial area. Oh, industrial area will come. I think as your Twitch mum number 2, your secondary Twitch mum apparently, that you're old enough to make your own decisions. I personally skipped a few days of college or a few lessons of college to go to the pub, so I can't really be the one to judge. So this can be a little entrance perhaps into the city there, but only really for people to get to work in the industrial area. And then we need to sort out this. The waters go in that direction, so it doesn't really matter. But we're going to pop this in here on this main road. Maybe all the way up here. Like that. And give it a little road like that. And poop is going to come out over here. We're going to do the same with a little road just to remind us what's going on. You winning, kitty. So everything is hooked up there. We're going to get some little low density buildings or commercial buildings here on kind of like the high street. This is not the one with Foxerry, unfortunately, because that one was killing my computer whilst I was streaming. So we're starting a new one, because the game's had an update. So we'll play this one until the point that it breaks my computer. So we will name a street Fuxbury. Maybe the main street of this new little village thing I'm building here can be called Fuxbury. The old Fuxbury Street. So we've got an industrial area, we've got a little start of houses going in. Well, I can't name it just yet, but once we get to unlocking areas, this district creation tool, remind me and I shall name that entire little village, the village of Fuxbury. Should probably build a little village over here or something over here called Surrey that people can hate. In fact, let's do that now so I can get these roads in. What are we listening to? Kiri Hatsunomiko. Let's connect this up, shall we, for the fun of it. These little housing estates that a developer has built at some point. Yeah, so they kind of have a little main street in here. And then we will bob in our UK low density houses just to eat up that demand. It's Meikle. Resisting the urge to do the Miku dance. So that's that in. more demand for commercial at the moment. So perhaps we could do a kind of commercial area. Just a little small one. Imagining that people come to the shops here. Tiny village. Pub. So we're going to put these in here quickly whilst I'm working on that. And then we're going to come into here and find our pubs and stuff that we've unlocked. So we have this pub, which we're going to pop in there. Very British. If we can't see it, and then we've got loads of ugly shops. And we've got this, which has got a parish church, which we want. So we're going to come and put the parish church. I really love it when the parish church is opposite the pub. I think it's hilarious. So I'm going to take a little bit of liberty and bob that in there. And we need a clinic for this area. So I think that clinic can be on the main road, but over here at the back. Like that. And I'm going to ignore landfill for the minute. See what happens. This we've got these cul-de-sacs which I haven't actually added yet. So we're going to do that because we love a cul-de-sac. And it's basically 3 points. It just helps break up the zone in a little bit. And then we've got medium density demand. So I think we might come in here. Unlocked all these types of road which are interesting. Maybe we could use some of these. If we start a kind of grid, perhaps come to about there. And we're going to come out this way. And let us have a look at these. I'm going to do that to there. that. Let us use our complex curve to go doof, doof, and into there. You're back again. I don't really like that on there, so I'm going to take that off. And then, have we got a one-way thing? If we put that on here, it gives us a one-way. Maybe that's the play. You missed your song? You'll just have to request it again, my love. Obviously, requests are free, so you're not losing out on anything. So it's taken a little while to do that. But these can be our terraces. Ugh. Zoning is on the opposite road. We have not the farm, so we can get some farms going, I think. Yeah, so these are the 3 ones. That's what happens with this now. No. It's because it's a corner one. Ugh. I don't like that there isn't a building the same size. So if we put that in. I have to redo this because of that zoning, which is annoying. So I've got 4s, so it needs to be 9 deep. Gotta get rid of the zoning off of the main road though. Like that. And then get rid of it off of this road. And I'm going to bob the path down the middle. Maybe I should do that. And get the crossings in the middle. And then this becomes a normal bit of road. Like that will sort out the vast quantities of and this doesn't actually have space, so let's just go with that. I get annoyed with you. Let's do it like this, where we leave a gap. Put that there. I'll pop another one in there. Then we're going to grab these and pop these on these end bits. And then one in the middle. Chloe! Hi Chloe! Thank you very much for the raid, my love. Oh my god! Hello everybody. Hope you've had a lovely time watching Chloe play her little frog game. It was so cute. We are playing City Skylines today. We're just doing a cozy little build of our city. But hello, say hello to you guys. Hi Chloe. Hey Valor. Hey Sammy Low. Thank you very much for coming in. But yeah, we're just building a little new city because the game's had an update, so we're just going to see how it works. But yeah, thank you for coming in, guys. Chloe, if you need to go and do whatever you need to do, and anybody else who came in, please go do that. Okay, thank you. Ads? No, not ads. Talking to myself. Okay. Okay, let's do that again. Hi, Chloe. Thank you very much for the raid, my love. Thank you very much, Luz. Thank you for the follow. Valor, thank you very much for this coming in. Sammy Lou, thank you very much for coming in. Hope you had fun on your stream, Chloe. Your little frogs. I love your little frogs and little beep. But yeah, we are just building a cute little cozy little city today because City Skylines 2 had an update. So we are just doing that. But yeah, if you need to go off and do whatever you need to do, Chloe, please go do it. Brain was losing it at the end. No, not that. Yeah, we're just gonna... Well, there's not enough jobs for people. Or too many jobs for people, not enough people. Yeah, go do whatever you need to do. But come on, guys, just chill. We're just gonna have a chill little Friday evening. Whereas I demolish stuff, and yeah. I'm really into city skylines. I have an architecture degree, so I'm kind of a little bit obsessed with making things neat and tidy. So bear with me, guys. Just plopping in some terraced houses. Using the little UK assets, so these look proper British. So basically Coronation Street is going on here. And then we've got a little kind of what's it called? Little village over here. We've got our little church and the pub, little Fox Inn pub, which you can barely read because it's in the shadow. Ignore the hearse coming into the church. But everybody's moving in. Where is my thing gone? There it is. Just gonna keep zoning in these little terraced houses. And I've got a little workaround because when you put one on the end, it turns it into a corner, and it's a size I don't really like. So I've got a little workaround where we leave a gap, and then we put in an extra little, a different little building type, which kind of looks like somebody has demolished a house for whatever reason, or like, you know, during the war it got blown up or something, and so they've put in a new build property in, which kind of, I think, makes it look a bit more interesting. But yeah, I'm just going to keep zoning these thingy bobs in carefully. And leaving gaps because I don't want them to build the wrong size building. Do that there. You do that there. Yeah, so I think I need to put in these little European ones just to try and get the game working. So we're just filling in these little gaps like that. Let's do that and put things in. We are almost at the next milestone. I think this might be the wrong way, which is why it's not growing in. Yeah. So we'll do this. I got all these little people moving in. They're parking all their cars in this on this road. I'm not going to sure you're going to be able to get away with keeping your caravan there, but. And then I'm going to put in some shops on this front bit. Eat up some of that demand. Fill all that in with shops too. Why is that a corner building? That doesn't make any sense, game. Please try again. Small village. What do we get? Fleur de Thie. A little tea salon, cool, with a beautiful terrace welcoming you every day for breakfast, lunch, afternoon treats. It's like a frog cafe, where you can sip on a variety of teas and other refreshing beverages while basking in the lovely atmosphere. I wonder if they sell pilk. So we got a production panel, medium density buildings, Mediterranean heritage medium density housing, interesting. Japanese, more UK stuff, some farming stuff, and schools. Okie dokie. So, where is this thing I've just unlocked? This little salon for food cafe. We are going to put that in. We have our spin the map around. We got our kind of main road that comes through here. This is almost a little beachy area. So I'm going to put this in here somewhere. Let's put it there. There's a little kind of beach cafe type thing. So perhaps we could then put in a little kind of little car parky road. Maybe here. People can come and grab their dinner. I'm going to raise that up a little bit. In my movement tools. People can come here and they can grab their nibbles. I'm tempted to see what one of these buildings looks like. Oh, they're going to give me small ones. Okay. So let's see what those look like when they come in, because I've not seen them before. And then we've got more specialised industry, which is something we need to do. And all these school buildings. Where is the UK one? Down here. We've got this school building, which if we could perhaps put it off of this road here. Don't think you really needed to demolish your houses for the sake of putting that in. But okay. And then school building like that. So we got a little school. Again, that looks a little bit sunk in the ground, so we're going to raise that up a bit, potentially. Try to. Click on the right thing, click on that, click on it. No, it doesn't let me. Do I need to do this first? No. I don't know. It doesn't want me to move it. Okay. So let's just move it backwards like that. There we go. And I'm going to grab the mover tool on that, I think is what lets me. I'm going to move that down. And we've now got trees in the middle of the road. Prospect Lane. I'm going to call that School Lane. Foggy Lane. Because of Chloe, we're going to call that Froggy Lane. Limalo, hello, thank you very much for the sub for 3 months. Boo to you too. Hello, my love. It is the British pack. We've been building, I'm starting a new little city because of this new update. So we have our little British village area starting here with our church and our pub and our little semi-detached houses. A kind of English terraces. So English, so British. I'm going for quaint. I'm gonna put in a ugly medium density building, but hopefully it won't be ugly. Hopefully it'll be nice. What did these look like over here? They're still not grown yet. Rude. How are you, Lee? You're not feeling sleepy yet? And put some of these semi-detached houses in. I don't know why you're awake either. But I'm very glad you came to say hello. Let's put in some non-semi-detached, just detached houses. But what I need to do is I need to look at first the production tab, which is here, and go, yeah, we need a load of stuff. So if we come in here, in here, and we grab the wheat. Luckily, I've not already built on it, so we can put a wheat farm in here. I'm just going to bob there for a second. I'm going to grab a road and curve it around, whilst avoiding most of these trees. Give them a little gravel road to drive off of. You're not going to let me move it or demolish it. Fine, start again. Snapping like that, and then we're going to draw it in this area. I'm going to not connect to the road because we want to leave a little gap from the edge so we can put hedges and stuff in. And then we're going to come here, do this like that, and that gives us a little zone here where we can put in a little plop of stuff there. So that's got us a little bit, but nowhere near enough. I'm gonna jump away over here a second, and we're gonna come into here with a road off of here like that, and we're gonna get a forestry area in. We're gonna just say that this is some managed woodland. It should probably do us for like the entire game, really, because you never really need that much forestry timber industry, really, I don't think. The Summit Lane is a bit of a weird name for this road. It's not really the summit of anything. So we'll just call it wood. Yeah, when that's covered that, we got the next biggest thing is carrots. So we're actually going to come back over here and come back to this, and we're going to pop in a carrot farm off of here. Don't want to get too close to this highway, and luckily we've got these electricity lines which kind of tell us where to end. So we've got a carrot farm there. So with these points that we've got, we can unlock stuff. So I actually want to unlock that and unlock highways, because I want to be able to upgrade this to be a highway. So we're going to pause. I'm going to save the game. So we're saving Charlie. And we're going to upgrade this road to be a single highway, which is obviously a bit odd. Should I do the British thing and do it like that? Because we don't normally separate our highways into two lanes. Or should I do it? Is this going to make it easier for me? I think this might make it easier for me anyway. So we'll do this. You can get ready for some crazy road building content, which I'm sure everybody will be thrilled about. I'm gonna be a little bit cheeky, and we're gonna come here, and we're gonna delete this bit of road, just because I want it to all look nice. And just get this all straightened up. Like this. There we go. And then this needs to come this way a little bit. Like that. And then we're gonna mirror this somehow. And let's see, I don't need to worry about the fact that it's going the wrong way at the moment, because we can flip that around. But then we're going to come out here. It does need to come to about there, I think. And then I'm going to draw this other bit in first, because that gives us a nice 90. Like that. Like that. And that looks like it's going to go straight. So we'll use that for our next little bit. Like that. And then we can do that, and then we can cut back here, curve in there like that, but then we can flip this around, so we put that back on, flippity dippity, flip, flip, and then just a straight bit of road coming out, but again it's got a bit of a weird kink in it, so we're going to use our Anarchy tool just to attack the edge of the map. Because we've got this bridge, it might be a good idea to lift this bit of road up so that it matches. Oh, missed a point. Can I move this point this way a bit without game getting upset? The angles are a bit weird, so maybe we can grab this and that point there, and we'll just lift that up, because that's a better slope anyway, so we'll do the same over there. Try and sort these slopes out a little bit. Yes, I have access to these, so I can get rid of that on there, and if we grab this point, hopefully we should be able to move this way so it matches, hopefully without it bouncing around. There we go. So that's that. And we're going to try and build some kind of highway thing. But we want to keep it Britishy looking. I think the answer to that question is obviously yes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in these here like this. I'm just going to cut this off from the main road. We're going to do the same here. Cut that off from the main road. And we are going to go back to our move tool. Try and grab all these points. Along here. Because obviously in the UK our roads tend to have what they're called. I can't even think what they're called, verges on the side of them. So you can either build them up, which is kind of difficult in this game, or you sink the road down a little bit. So if we sink the road down, and then we grab our, well, let's just sort this out a second. Where it's decided to say no, it should be like that. No, we don't need that. And then we grab our terrain tool, shrink that down, grab the level in the middle, under the road I mean, so you can change it in the middle. Just get rid of that little bumper lump. And we slope it or whatever that's doing. We've got a little sunken highway now. And then we can grab our medium tool, which I'm actually going to change that to be 2-lane highway. Somebody remind me to fix the power in a bit when it obviously breaks. So that is obviously way too low. So we're going to grab these 2 points. I'm going to raise it up, guys. Come on. Apparently we're not going to raise it up. We are going to come in here instead, and we're going to turn this into an elevated road. And then we're going to try and raise it up. Nope. Fine, we won't do that. We'll raise the entire thing up. Because apparently when you change this one, it sends everything crazy. Find that point there and go, why are you being crazy? And the fact is that's going to come out of there anyway. So maybe it solves our issue. got a little bit of highway over the highway. And we'll sort out the slip planes in a minute. Boop. And then let's grab our points again and lift this up. Now, what we would normally do in the UK, I think, is have a roundabout. So somehow I've got to turn this into a roundabout. Not sure if this is going to do what I want it to, but we will see. Looks a bit more like a square about, but if we do this on the outside and just make it chunkier. And then we've got to try and get our slip lanes in. So what I have found is that 2 slip lanes is better than 1. So what we would do is, and I'm just putting these roads in order to give me the nodes to upgrade this where I want. we do 3 on the exit. So we now got 2 slip lanes here. So theoretically, we can come up into there like that, and it will create some kind of unholy nonsense. So can we do this without anarchy? I don't think we will, but yeah, of course not. So let us. There we go. There we go. So we have a slip road, which has got some ground coming through it. Attack that a little bit with the terrain tool. A bit lumpy on one side. Don't think that's quite working, I think it's too close. So we might need to go a bit further away. So what we'll do first is we're gonna, I'll do that, so we're gonna get this brush bigger. I'm just gonna flatten this out here, so we're not fighting that. And we will draw the slip ring in first, I think, by coming into here, finding the right tool. Sloping up there like that. Let's see if our smart tool is able to cope with this. Like that. Perfect. And we've only got one lane on this side, so hopefully it'll be a little bit easier. Like there, and then turn the stuff back on again, and then up there like that, which is obviously wrong, but then we flip it round, and then this terrain still looks awful. Can we grab this here, please? And we'll lift that up. Need to draw this bit again. Very fiddly. There you go. It looks okay in some lights. So that's one side. So we've got power coming into there, and that's all hooked up. So it's just across here, which is probably going to be the issue. Maybe we should just add another transformer on this side. Maybe that's the play. Trying to make it so we didn't have an extra pylon in there, but apparently I don't get to do that. You move that as well, a bit further away from that junction. So that is all sorted and people can get into there but there at the minute. So I'm just going to unpause a minute and let people get used to this. This is squirkly roundabout. You're unhappy about water, are you? Maybe this could stay as a normal road. And we could rejig this a bit. We wanted to like this. I don't want me to, I don't know how to use it. I'll just demolish this and we'll put it back in here in a second. It's very quick and dirty. Right, back in here. World Championship farm pudding back in running. Done. So on this side, which is really just meant for industrial stuff, I think we can have little junctions up here, which I think is fine. So we can just do the similar thing that we did over there. But if I come in here and just drop that in like that. It's a bit long for my liking. So we've got two little bitty bobs there. Use our little complex curve trick. So unclick it, re-click it. And come in there like that. Can we do it the other way around? Boop, boop. Unclick. It's probably a better curve. Slope, I mean. And we have our landscaping tool again. You can go there to there, slope that out. There to there, slope that out. And then wonder why there's stuff on the road. And it's going to come straight. Is that what I've got going on here? In which case that doesn't need to do that. It can be much shorter. And come in there like that. But yeah, finally we're not building junctions anymore. So we can actually pop in some more houses. Who thinks that that was an exciting time in this stream? Sat watching me build Highway Junction. See, I think there's something squiffy with these medium density buildings. Maybe they're just not building anyway because the zoning is on the wrong side. I'll have to look at what the issue is here. Really annoyed that this decided to screw up my zoning. Very British Brocker flats. Should we try and get in another set in here? Maybe we could continue it along here, perhaps? Put a 4 in, see how we get. What do these look like over here? Mediterranean ones. Don't hate them. And to get a high school in. Maybe we could add it in this area. That just unlocked milestone 3 for us. Large village. Riverside Grill. Premium meat subtly seasoned and cooked to perfection for an unforgettable taste experience while you wait at this restaurant where people can enjoy meals in an elegant setting. Got ore mining and stuff, and then fire and police. So let's get this sorted first. I'm gonna add in a road. Apparently it wants to go all the way up to there. I'm just gonna add in a road like that, and then we'll add in a thing like that. But that still needs to get some electricity. So what we'll do is we will urbanize that bit there and that bit there. So all these new things. That's our Riverside Grill, which presumably needs to be near a river. Get away with that there. I wonder if we could do this, like, put it here, so it's a bit further away from those houses, like that. Maybe a bit further away from the highway then. There, and then we grab a alley road. And give it its little roady bit. And then apologise to these people for demolishing their houses. I've unlocked the easy bebobs. We're not making money in our city at the moment, which we should probably take a look at before we put anything else in. Remove the road budget, reduce that down. No, that needs to stay there. That needs to come down. Don't have any stuff at the moment. If we do put that in, it's going to go all the way down. So, water. Still got way too much. That can get whacked all the way down. And we are just importing it, so there's not really a thing, the cost there, I don't think. What I'm gonna, no, I can't put parks in yet. So I'm gonna ignore those bits until people start complaining. Healthcare. It's moaning about healthcare coverage now because obviously we've reduced it. That's what we want, is people to actually be happy. So it's over here where they're kind of fussed about healthcare. But it just means that the demand's going to come back up for these houses. I can pop in these extra medium density buildings to meet that demand. Just take that and put up with it. I think what we can probably do is put our medium density terraces on this road, but with the idea that this road could come out here and we could have something on the back of this and fill in this area with some houses. I think maybe a frontagey packagey road here, like that. And then somehow fill this in. Bring that up to there. How do I feel about that? Definitely should be a roundabout. Apologies. Then this one could also be a roundabout, and I'm a bit happier with that. Gonna do that, which is gonna upset these people, but we can get them to rebuild. No, that's your massive building, so there we go. Oh, we have a little small roundabout rather than a massive one. Around there. And how about we pop in some big medium density residential. Have another quick little save. The rest of our cul-de-sacs. So I think one thing we need to get in as well now is a stone quarry, which can actually live off of this road. There. It's probably a good use for this area. Obviously, once we get off of this view, we won't actually really be able to see any of this, which is a bit annoying. decorate at some point. We're going to put... I can't put parks in yet, this is the annoying thing. If we got any signature buildings and stuff that increase these well-beings and stuff. And we can sneak our expansions. Put in this petrol station up here. Really close to getting to the next level now then. Just by a little bit of cheating. A Mockindu. Yay! Grand Village. Which means we can get parks. Espresso on the go, a driving cafe offering a wide range of coffees and diverse beverages from macchiato to bubble tea. Satisfy all of your cravings on the go. And then districts, natural disasters, which I've not actually got on this, and then transport, buses, and then a whole bunch of parks, including all the new parks, and then all of this things we can't afford. And offices now, apparently. Right, so first things first, I want to put in some parks. We got these little playgroundy things which are cute. A hilly playground. Stuff for the 10th anniversary. A bigger chirper park. Park cafe. Dockyard lounges. Basketball court. So we could squeeze this in here, but apparently not. Thank you. So a little chirper. Can we put that a little bit further away so it's in the middle? Like that. And our lovely dog park. Oh, it's jumped to the end for some reason. Let's pop that in there. Feels like it's covered a lot really quickly. Possibly more than it ever used to. Personally, I think that's covered loads really quickly. A little tiny part just there. And then perhaps something next to this. Yeah, I think that fits there perfectly. people go to work. They are going to go to work in an office somewhere. Do we fill in the gaps where industry has not come in? I'm unhappy about taxes. What do we have here? We've got low rent housing now. So do we put our first low rent house in? So we will put in a big block of it there. And these all come in the same building. I like that. Gonna put in some paths here just to make this a little bit smaller. Like this. And then I'm gonna put in an alley before this building gets going. A bit upsetting that it's wonky, but shan't tell anybody. Because I'm going to put this in here. Put it to there. And we're going to come in here. We're going to unlock parking. Because I love a car park. Maybe we just put in that one. And we can sneak another little park in here. It's annoying that they require roads. Oh, Chirplet Park. Little mini chirp. And we will come back here. And we will grab our medium density row housing. Just put that along these bits. All along there as well. But we are making a profit now, which is good. It's always the hardest thing, is to get past the initial struggle. Put that there, because I think we will get away with it. We will come back to these roads, put in a alley that doesn't connect all the way across, and add another little car park, which I'm going to disconnect from that so we can put it directly in the middle. I don't know why you're not filling. A little bit of office sneaking in. Being gobbled up by that. Forgot, yeah, this is our district, so I said to Kitty we were gonna name this area over here. In this other one before I name that. So apparently we have Surrey, and I apologise for everybody being in Surrey for Kitty's naming convention, but that is what we have. What have we unlocked? We have unlocked Vesuvius Place. You'll live there for the minute whilst I think about it. People are bothered about crime, unsurprisingly. So what do we have in order to appease that, which we can afford? So we've got 36 and 8, 40 and 16. The obvious thing to do is put in a little British one. Actually, somewhere like over here might make sense. Not really central. Maybe this is what we do. We move it up here so it's backing onto these commercial buildings. And we do the usual thing of adding an alleyway road. connects up to there, but then we pop in one of our little roundabouts with a tree on it, and the police can come out from there easy enough. And hopefully that will sort that out. People are concerned about the walking distance to schools. It's because the school is there. I think that's more to do with the funding for it. I'm going to do that simply because I'd like to be slightly family friendly. I'm gonna build a taxi rank in here. Taxi depot. So we can have our own taxis coming in. Our own taxis rather than take taxis from outside of the city. You're crying out to be a roundabout, aren't you? That doesn't need to have traffic lights on it. People still upset about crime, so let's have a little crime map. I think that's kind of because the funding is down. So if we put it up to 270 first. Still low, but I think we can get away with just putting it all the way up to the normal. We just need to make people happy. means we get more police cars leaving. How much more stuff is on here so we could get that tile? God, that's built around on one now. And then oil and stuff over there. Horrible noise. Now we're a little inlet there, so we're going to head that way with our road. That. And then we can grab our gravel road. We will do that. And we will just randomly click on a load of windows. And then we'll come back to our production tab and go, oh, it's chickens that we need. So we'll put a little road in here. I don't imagine we need much chicken. Livestock. So we'll put a certain amount in. Maybe with some space for houses there as well. A little bit of chicken. Could we get rid of these paths now? Just put in the extra little row houses along here. Oh, I do love adding car parks. Spend all my money on car parks. Our first traffic jam. Let's put a thing there, so we don't want that. But let's continue that double lane through. We want a double lane on this side, asymmetric. Just put a traffic light there, which we don't really need. Because we've got a traffic there. And obviously we've got lots of people wanting to turn into here. But is that what we actually want? Or do we want them coming all the way up there? And what we need to do is probably remove those two crossings at least. We do this like that. That gives us a crossing there. And then back into here. Try to remove that one as well. Ugh, and it gets rid of that one. It's always annoying when it does that. didn't actually have to blow up just because I put a path in. Not even connected to you. I won't go that way then. Well, you can just go away. So we have got this roundabout which goes over a kind of like a highway is what's going on here. It feels very early to be putting a bridge in, but don't want people crossing at all on that. Kind of made a main road going through somewhere I didn't really want it to be. I'm going to pull a mully on and delete that. It kind of undoes a lot of the stuff I've just done, but I'm a bit happier with that. As a concept. Because it means we've got two T-junctions rather than a T-junction and a four-way. And these people to get over there are now going left and right. Which is preferable. And it's clearly flowing a million times better. Instantly solved by actually doing the right thing. And I key that in and get rid of that because I'm not entirely sure if we don't actually need it anymore. Again, I'm just undoing something I just did. Because I want to see how well this road handles people being on it. Maybe if they weren't walking in the road it might be better, but not sure why you needed to blow up, but you're all just being really naughty. Mixed housing at the next step. Let us put in a road out of here. Not a pedestrian one though. I'm gonna put in another low red block. Perhaps a smaller area. Like that. Tiny town, suburban shops, mixed residential, which is perfect, and communications. Just finish what we're doing there. Now they're moaning about internet. Putting this in a central-ish location would make sense. Maybe we could fry the little kitty's brains at the school. I think we also need to put that up a little bit. And we got these mixed use houses, which I'm just gonna shovel block-ins on that and see what they look like. And when and if they want to come in. our shops. They're a bit big. Maybe you go there though. It's a bit silly to be putting all these next to each other, but they do fit together, I feel. Absolutely no need to do this, but a little bit of industry sneaking back in again. Very loud car noises. Why are you walking along the highway? You look at this and it's entirely wonky. It serves me right for looking at it. Maybe it just has to stay as an elevated thing. Just looks a bit weird. It's going to get changed anyway once I add the next bit on the other side. How can we get more people to move in, please? Is it just taxes? You're just that miserable. It's very annoying to see people sneaking out, but that is clearly what they're gonna do. Definitely not building industrial areas into areas of natural beauty. Can I afford to buy these two? Yes. That is the shortest area, so that is probably where we will cross over. There or somewhere. Look at that. Which then means I can come in here and plan out the extension to this. Before the city goes bust, we need to expand the industrial area. Fix that issue really easily. It's kind of annoying that you only get a low rent. Expand the school. Can I afford the smallest post office? No, I cannot. What's the computer's going to think about if I just zoom up a little bit? Getting close to me finishing. Got traffic again. It's because we have this traffic light here. Shouldn't really need, because it isn't any, but well, they are turning to get to work. I wonder if we were to put in a road here. Like that. kink in that road is bugging me. Wondering if that will help people, because rather than going that way they will then come down this way, but then this will snarl up for some stupid reason. Just gonna come out. It was a fun idea. That's what you get for everybody travelling down the wrong road because of a traffic accident, aren't there? There's just traffic everywhere. It's funny. Demand has come back up again though. Got my first shops in. So I think that is probably a fun place to leave it, because next time we can sort out this blooming traffic. But let us find someone to raid out to. Before the next ad comes along. I can't remember where I know Jimmy from, but we will go say hello to Jimmy, who's playing Fortnite. If I can also remember how to raid. But I will see everybody all again on Sunday morning my time. That is Sunday evening for the lovely Australians who follow me. But I will see you all then. Come follow me on the raid, come say hi to Jimmy. Bye bye.